These are the plaintiffs, Carol Ann Baum and Joseph Leon. Carol says she loaned money to the defendant so he could have 2 of his teeth pulled. Poor guy was in terrible pain, was in desperate need of the money after his mother turned him down, and now the guy won't pay her back? Some people. They're suing for $610, the amount owed. These are the defendants, Jan Jankowski and Lisa Cavalluzzi. Jan says his father, co-plaintiff Joseph, was in jail for 6 months, and he was running his tree service business. Carol did indeed loan him money for his teeth, but he paid her back a week later. He ended up leaving the business because his father didn't want to argue with his girlfriend over this and took the plaintiff's side. So here they are. Owe him? No way. He's accused of a dental dilemma. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $2,999.90 for 2 missing chainsaws.
All parties, please raise your right hand. Be seated. Come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Okay, Ms. Baum and Mr. Leon, you are suing Lisa Cavalluzzi and Jan Jankowski for $610 of a loan that you say is remaining on a debt to you, and you are counterclaiming against them and the company, I guess, $2,999.90 in 2 chainsaws that you say they still have. Yes. All right, let's talk about the loan first. What's going on?
In April of 2012, Jan called and asked if he could borrow.
And what is your relationship with Jan?
He's...
my son.
He's your son,
yeah.
Okay.
He called and asked me if he could borrow $900 to have 2 teeth extracted.
Okay.
I said, call your mother. And he called me back and he's crying. He says, I'm in severe pain. She won't lend me the money. Can you lend me the money? And I said, okay, but, you have to sign for it.
Okay.
And he was, I guess, already under the anesthesia, and his girlfriend Lisa came and she picked up the money and she signed.
Okay, do you have what she signed?
Yes.
Let me see it. All right, so he asked for a loan from you?
Yes.
Specifically?
It was a personal loan from me.
Okay, and why didn't, I guess out of curiosity, why didn't you ask your dad?
He was on vacation.
He was what?
He wasn't there. I couldn't.
Where was he?
He was away.
Oh, he was in custody. He was in jail.
Yes.
Okay, I think I read that somewhere. What were you in jail for?
DWI.
Okay, how long were you in jail for?
Couple months.
All right, is this your dad or your stepdad?
My stepdad.
Okay, but he called himself your dad?
Yeah.
Is he like the one dad you've known?
Yes.
Okay.
I changed his diapers.
You changed his diapers, okay.
Big diapers.
Apparently they made an impression on him. All right. Okay, so to whom this may concern, I, Lisa Cavalluzzi, will pay Carol Baum in full the sum of $900. Okay, what is your relationship to him?
He's my boyfriend.
Okay. So you signed for this?
Yes.
All right. She says you owe her still $610 on it. What say you about that?
I gave her money every day from money that was paid from working until it was paid off.
How was it paid?
In cash from working.
Did you ever get receipts for how you paid her in cash?
No.
Okay. Yes.
That was the dates that he paid back were of the following year of 2013 because the
he didn't pay anything in 2012?
No,
Okay.
the trucks were down.
In 2012?
Yes.
Okay, so what does that mean?
The
trucks were down?
transmission on the truck was
Is what?
broken. The transmission on the truck was
What does
broken.
that have to do with him paying you back? They said they'd pay you back $430.12.
Because he was working and paying it off, and when the truck broke down,
When he would work
was no
and pay it
longer
off, how
working.
would he pay it off? He'd actually hand you cash, or you would
Yes.
just
No, I would deduct it from his
deduct
pay.
it from his pay?
And sometimes I would give it to him and he'd give me back. It depended on his situation and how he was doing on money. If he could pay some today or whenever, we worked it out. How's it going this week?
Why does he feel like he paid it off?
I have no idea.
Does he know darn well he didn't pay it off and he's lying?
Yes.
I'm asking Dad.
I think so.
So do you think he's trying to say, hey, I did so much for you that it's paid off and then some?
Yeah, he feels he did do a lot for me, but he didn't pay the loan off to her, and it wasn't to me. It's to her.
So if he did a lot for you, how come I'm here? Why don't you just pay her off and then we all go home? That's kind of what he thinks, but
He wasn't even here for most of the money they paid back before he came home. And then he took
how
the
long was he
rest.
in?
He was for 6 months, but he wasn't, when I started paying the money back,
When did you start paying the money back?
a week later.
A week later?
Yeah, after.
Okay, I just need you to prove what you're saying.
We should have had it written down and there signed, and we didn't.
Because, she's got kind of this, she's not saying, oh, he didn't pay back anything.
Yeah.
She could say that, and you still wouldn't have proof you paid anything.
Yeah.
But what she's saying is he did pay back a little bit, but then he just kind of stopped. When did he stop?
The last payment, I think, was in August.
No, I mean, did he say anything when he stopped?
No.
Did he stop working for him?
moved on
He
to
stopped,
another
yes, he
job.
stopped
That's
working.
what
He got a different job?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then that was it? You never saw anything again?
Right.
Okay, tell me what you did for him. I guess you ran things while he was in?
Yeah, I ran a business while he was in.
Okay.
And then I paid off the money.
Yeah, but you got to prove that.
No, I understand.
Right. All right, now you have a counterclaim for 2 chainsaws. Tell me about that.
Well, when I left, he had 2 of my chainsaws, amongst other equipment that I...
You hid it?
No. He was using them.
Oh,
He still uses the one, so...
I thought you said you hid it. What did you say? Why did you leave them then?
Well, because the truck was broken.
What is it? Are the chainsaws part of the truck? Why didn't you just,
Why did
when
I
you
leave-
stopped working there, why didn't you just take your chainsaws?
Oh, because he had no other saws. So I wasn't going to, I wasn't going to, take them. Then he would have no
Well, you're
saws.
suing him for them now. When did you ever say, give me my saws?
A few times.
Well, okay. So why, and so you didn't take them, why?
Because if I would have taken them, he would have had no saws to do work.
But then apparently when you asked for them, you didn't care that he would have no saws to work. So what changed that made you say, well, give me my saws?
Because I'm partners in a new business now, and I needed them. So I
Okay,
want
so
them
when
back.
is the first time you asked for the saws?
Oh, a year ago?
Which was how long after you had left the saws behind?
I'm not exact.
How long after he had left the saws behind?
He never asked for the saws back. The saws were really junk. He found a couple old broken down saws, gave them to me. This is actually what's left of the 2 saws he gave me. They were unrepairable, unfixable saws that he found somewhere.
How did you get the $3,000?
Actually, it was only
in
one saw
chainsaws
that I know of.
That's got to be a hell of a chainsaw. $3,000 for 2 chainsaws?
Yes, these are the 2 saws and the prices.
How did you get them? No, I want to see your receipt. I don't want you to just pull something off the internet.
I
can pull
purchased
anything
them.
off the internet. I would like to see your receipts for the 2 saws that you say are worth $3,000.
It was 3 years ago when they were purchased, so I don't have the receipts.
Okay.
They weren't new saws.
Did you 2 have a good relationship before these 2 women got involved?
Yes.
Answer?
Yeah, we
Oh,
did.
yes, yeah.
Well, of course we did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you've been with him how long?
3.5 years.
You've been with him how long?
9 years.
Okay. Oh, she said 9 years, like I trumped you. What does that mean? All right.
But can I say,
Yes, I'm dying to hear.
I know for a fact a friend of mine works for his company and he's still using one of the saws to this day.
Okay, but all you said was, I know he is. Can you prove that?
No.
Do you have children?
Yes.
How many children do you have?
1.
Your child?
Yes,
How old is the child?
3.
3.
When was the last time you spoke to your father?
When I got the letter in the mail saying that Carol was taking me to
How
school.
long ago was that?
A month ago?
Did you call him and say what the heck?
I did.
She did.
Oh, well,
yeah.
I'm sure
Well,
you
'cause
did, but
originally
that
it
wasn't
was-
my question. Did
yeah.
you call him and say what the heck?
No.
You just have never talked to him again?
I
What's
did.
your game plan? Does he have a relationship with your child?
Yes, but he makes no attempt to. So
He makes no attempt. You're not talking to each other.
No, yeah. But he can
Okay.
still
Do you
call
want him
her.
to have a relationship with that child? Do you want that child to have grandparents who love him?
Yeah, it'd be nice.
So what's your game plan, everybody? When you come to court over $600, what is your game plan?
To patch this up.
Oh,
That's gonna patch.
I wanna patch
Oh,
this
this
up.
is a very heavy responsibility on me. Okay, I'm very flattered, but most times litigation doesn't patch things up.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. Would you sue your stepson if he stiffed you? Stepson, not son.
Well, it depends on the amount, so...
6'10".
Ooh, no. I think that's a little too small of an amount to go to court.
What do you think?
Not at all. Not at all.
You would never do it.
It's petty.
Petty, do you do it?
The amount is petty, yeah.
Okay, 1,000.
No,
5,
no,
10,
no,
$20,000.
maybe.
This is so easy. Going inside the courtroom.
I just felt he had an obligation to pay it back. He said he would pay me back the money he borrowed for his teeth. It was a personal loan. It had nothing to do with the business.
I know.
So, be an adult, a responsible adult, and pay back your debts. I tell
Okay.
my kids the same thing.
Regardless of what the ramifications are, right?
I tell my kids the same thing.
Regardless of what the ramifications are, right? I listen.
I won't lend you any money again.
Then just don't lend them any money. You come to court over your $610, you can't prove that you're going to get your $610. I just wonder at what cost you get your $610. Does it ever occur to anybody that they want to see their grandkid? I mean, if you've been around 3 years, you've been around as long as the kid has been around. Do you love the kid?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, so does anybody think about that little thing?
Of course.
Because I don't know, as a parent, I want my child to be loved by as many people as possible. Especially, there's nothing more, put your hand down. There's nothing more delicious than unconditional grandparent love.
Exactly.
Right. So, I'm ruling in favor of the plaintiff in this case in her claim. You have nothing to do with it, so you're out of that. Her claim against the two of you, because it was for you, but you signed for it, I am ruling in her favor for the $610. On the chainsaws, I would need to see, first of all, there's a legal theory in the law called abandonment. You leave something behind for a year and you don't ask for it, they're entitled to believe that you have no intention of asking for it. And you never did until she sued you. It was really an anger thing, I think. And you would certainly have to prove that it is $3,000 worth of stuff. You can't just print something off the internet and say, that's the Mac Daddy chainsaw I left behind, because that one says $3,000. It's not how it would work. So on your counterclaim against them, 0. On her claim against the two of you, $610. Good luck, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, the matter of the $610 is disposed of. Come on and switch places with him for a second, if you don't mind. Stay right over here. And where are we now in the family?
I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Are you willing to do your part in that? Wouldn't you like a normal relationship with your stepdad the way it used to be?
To be honest,
Yeah, but she's got to go.
I don't want.
She's got to go.
I don't want those
That's-
type of people involved with
Yeah, but
my
I asking-
child. Okay.
I wanted to hear what he had to
Okay.
say
Oh,
about that.
I agree.
She's the one in the middle that's causing the problem. It's
Yeah,
not him.
yeah.
All right, good luck. Good luck.
Thank you.
Right down here.
Sorry.
All right, so step on in here, and what's your feeling on where things are right now?
Well, I feel it's a bad situation, and we just try to rectify it. And we're not those kind of people. We're good kind of people.
I think a good person lends somebody money.
Harvey?
Okay, there's a presumption that if somebody gives money to somebody else, the presumption is that it's a loan. You can rebut that presumption with evidence of a gift, but the presumption going in, loan.